friends. It's Lisa here. I just wanted to talk you through a release for your psoas muscle. So the psoas muscle, this is using myofascial release technique. It's going to be requiring a little squishy air-filled ball. This is a 4-inch ball that I give to my clients. You can get them online. It's pretty easy, just looking for 4-inch inflatable ball. And you're going to use this ball as your myofascial release tool to release the psoas muscle. So the psoas is a muscle that runs from your inner hip up through your belly and attaches to the front part of your spine. So it also attaches to your diaphragm. So it's really involved with back pain, hip pain, knee pain. It's posturally crunched for most of us because we sit most of the day. It affects our breathing because it connects into the diaphragm. So it's a pretty important muscle. Besides that, it also tends to be the muscle, because it tucks us into a little ball, it tends to contract when we get stressed. So most of us probably have some tightness there right now. So basically, what you're going to be doing is lying on this ball. To find a good spot, you want to find your belly button, draw a line between your belly button and your hip, and if you go about halfway, that's about where you'll find the belly of the muscle. You can kind of poke around with the ball or roll around until you find a spot that's a little bit more tender. You want it to feel like there's some stimulus there, a little bit of tenderness, a little bit of numbness maybe, or tightness. It might feel a little bit hard, but you don't want it to be uncomfortable to the point where you can't relax into it. So if you're on a spot that you're like, oh boy, that's really intense, move it a little bit. Start with a little bit smaller of the sensation and work your way in. So with a myofascial release, you're going to be holding this for about 3 minutes. I recommend even longer. Usually I'll hold on it for 5, even sometimes to 10 minutes, but we're going to do about 3 minutes today. So you're going to take the ball, and when we finish this, we're going to follow up with a position called constructive rest, where you put your legs up on a chair, or I'm going to be using my low bed here as my place to put my legs up on. You can also, I'll show you a position that you can get into where you're basically on your back and your knees are together, feet are apart, not quite as relaxing to the psoas muscle as the feet up at a 90-degree angle, feet and knees at a 90-degree angle, but it's still a good position to go in after you do this release. So go ahead and take the ball, find that spot. I'm going to do one side. We'll do the left side today, but you do whichever side you want to. And place the ball in your belly and just lie down on the ball. So find the spot. I'm feeling some good tension here. If you have a full bladder, you might want to pause this and use the bathroom before you do this, because you are going to be near the fascia where the bladder is, so you might need to use the bathroom. And if not, go ahead and just lower yourself down. And you're not going to see me for a minute because I'll be below the camera angle, but you'll be able to hear me. And then close your eyes and just feel your body settling around the ball. Feel gravity pulling your body down. And then deepen your breath. And just notice the sensation that you feel. You might feel a little pain. You might feel just tightness. You might feel some restriction in your breathing. Whatever you feel, zoom in on that sensation. You'll notice after time that your sensation will start to change. So you may notice a little bit more relaxation of the pain, a diminishing of the tightness. You may notice it increase as a layer lets go and you get into something that's even juicier. And then expand your awareness to your entire body. Notice if you're gripping somewhere. The fascia is a full body system. It expands around every cell, every muscle, every organ, every part of you. So as you start releasing one area, it's very common for other areas to pop up. So if you're feeling a sensation somewhere else in your body, go ahead and zoom in there for a minute. And continue this release just in this manner, changing your position of focus from where you feel the ball to expanding it around and where else you might feel it in your body. And just have the intention of gently softening. When you come out of the position, you're simply going to come off the ball, move it off to the side, and then we'll go into constructive rest. So if you don't have a chair or a bed that you can put your legs up on, the position is just putting the knees together, feet wide, and lying on your back. If you do have a chair or a bed to use, you're going to bring your knees up so they're approximately 90 degrees. This is a little bit high for me, but it'll work. And lie on your back. And that 90-90 position is great for just letting the psoas release completely. And I recommend staying in this position for another 3 to 5 minutes. you come out, you just simply roll to your side, pause for a moment, and then bring yourself to seated. Now, anytime we're doing some pressure on the abdomen, you want to avoid this type of a position if you're pregnant, or if you know you've got like a broken blood vessel, like an aortic or an aortic aneurysm or something like that in there. You'll want to be really careful with that. Usually you'll feel pretty bad if you try to do that if you've got something like that going on. So your body usually does know this isn't good for me. But if it feels okay, a little bit uncomfortable, that's what we want to go for. Thanks for joining. Have a good day.